So we've got Talk to Me. We're going to have Talk to Me. Please, for the love of God, call the third one Talk to 3. This program proudly brought to you by Dad Jokes. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, this news was inevitable, but I didn't think it would be happening so damn soon. A24 have just ordered a sequel to the Danny and Michael Philippou horror film Talk to Me. The film has been doing such good numbers at the box office, and it's so cool to see. It's so inspiring to see the Raka Raka boys' journey and how far they've come. Like, these are boys from Adelaide, which is just a few states over here in Australia. The film was made for $4.5 million and it's grossed over $26 million. So it's made at least 6 times its budget back. Critics are loving it, horror fans are loving it. I myself am in love with the film. I love the concept, I love everything about it, and just the story behind it too. So when the first Talk to Me was made, it wasn't initially funded or anything by A24 Films. It was actually partially funded by Screen Australia here in Australia, which is like a government incentive for new and upcoming filmmakers, which is a really big deal. Like, it helps so much if you have a vision and you pitch it to the government with Screen Australia, they can help out in terms of funding. It wasn't until the film was pretty much complete that A24 were like, hey, we want to help distribute this, and look where we are now. We're getting a sequel. A24 have already put up a little teaser promo with the Talk to Me, with the hand in a 2, which is just brilliant. Like, these guys are keen to get on this. So the article I'm going to be reading comes from the crew over at Bloody Disgusting, and they go on to say, directed by brothers Danny and Michael Philippou, the horror movie Talk to Me has scared up an impressive 26 million worldwide for A24 in the last couple of weeks, and Bloody Disgusting has learned this afternoon that a sequel is already on the way. Danny and Michael Philippou will return to direct Talk to Me 2 for A24. The Australian duo got their start with the popular YouTube channel, YouTube channel Raka Raka, launched back in 2013. Danny Philippou is writing the screenplay along with Bill Hinsman. So I believe Bill Hinsman did the story concept for the first Talk to Me. I could be wrong. I have to go back and check my notes. But Danny and Michael wrote the script. This time it's going to be Danny and Bill penning the script. Now, my first thoughts are, where could the story go? If you guys saw that YouTube short I put up a couple of days ago, and it's also been doing the rounds on news outlets and stuff like that, that Danny and Michael Philippou actually filmed a prequel, and it's from the perspective of social media and mobile phones, with the character of Duckett, who kills himself at the beginning of the film, and it's from everyone else's perspective and the lead up to what happens at that party when he inevitably takes his own life. Now, that's all well and good. I would definitely love to see that on some digital or physical release of the first Talk to Me, but this could definitely be a proof of concept. What if with Talk to Me, it's a prequel, but a full feature-length prequel leading up to the events of the first Talk to Me? Or in another case, you could have the Talk to Me series as an anthology set of films, not going around the same characters each time. I think Mia's story from the first film has been wrapped up, even though there were some things left open, and I think that works so damn well. But I definitely think this could work as an anthology series. Talk to Me presents. Have the hand travel around to different people, different families, different friend groups. Now, if it's possible, it would be great to bring the same crew back in terms of makeup effects and cinematography, editing, sound design, score as well. This was all filmed in Adelaide. If they can film back in Adelaide, that is great. It's just going to be nice and uniform and just bring you straight back into it. Much like how the first Hellraiser and the second Hellraiser were filmed by the same crew, and then when it came time for Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth, it was an American crew, completely different, and the whole tone and aesthetic had just totally shifted, and it kind of takes you out a bit. If you are a fan of the series, there definitely is a shift in tone there. And I don't want that to be with the Talk to Me series. It's got to stay in the family if possible. The article from Bloody Disgusting is pretty short, but it's just essentially saying that a sequel has been ordered by A24. Like, they must be so keen for a sequel and to see what the boys can pull off this time around. I would actually love to see Danny and Michael tackle the Elm Street series, because they are fans of slasher films. Plus, they're absolutely insane in the best way possible. When I met them at the Talk to Me screening here a month ago, they're just an absolute delight. All over the place. They're just big kids, and that's what I love. You need that imagination. And I really feel like the Raka Raka boys or Mike Flanagan could do a damn good job at an Elm Street direct sequel. Obviously, there was all that hoo-ha in that news the other day about a supposed scooper on Twitter who said that there is indeed a direct sequel coming that's been secretly worked on. That's pretty much been debunked, and no one really knows what the fuck is happening at this point. But going back to Talk to Me, this is great. This is such good news. It's got me excited. In terms of a release date, we have no idea yet. It just says on the promo coming soon. But as long as a solid story is there, I'm all for it. Whether it be a prequel or it continues on with an anthology series, fuck yes. And you gotta have it psychologically damaging. What we saw happen to Mia in the first one was brilliant, and also her friends. Like, it really fucked with your senses and your mind. Anyway, I'm getting way too excited about this. With that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on A24 ordering a sequel to Talk to Me. Did you like the first one? Because I certainly did. Love you guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.